I trusted my actor and my boyfriend, until her husband showed me a video that ended both their careers. I've built my name in this industry by controlling chaos. When a production starts falling apart, budget overruns, ego clashes, script rewrites at 2 a.m., that's when people call me. I'm Armin Varek, and I turn volatile messes into focused art. That's the reputation. That's what got me here. Here being day 44 of principal photography on a psychological thriller that's already generating the kind of buzz most directors spend a decade chasing. This film? It's everything. My breakthrough. The one that takes me from promising to essential. I'm standing behind the monitor, watching Leora Sen deliver a monologue that's going to define her career. She's 26, hungry in the way only actors who've spent years waiting tables can be. Raw talent. No formal training, just instinct. Exactly the edge this role needed. Cut. I keep my voice level. Leora, that was good. But you're playing the revelation. I need you to play the denial. She doesn't know she's lying to herself yet. She nods. Processes. We reset. This time, she nails it. The vulnerability underneath the control. Perfect. My cinematographer catches my eye. Gives me the nod. We got it. Cale appears beside me as the crew breaks for lunch. My creative partner for 5 years. We met in film school. He was the only one who understood that commercial success and artistic integrity weren't mutually exclusive. While I handle the creative, he handles everything else. Production logistics, financing, distribution deals. We're a unit. Distribution meeting went well, he says, keeping his voice low. Got 3 major players circling. They're talking festival premiere, limited release, then wide if the buzz holds. It'll hold. I'm not being cocky. I've seen the dailies. This film works. Also locked in the final location permits for next week's shoot. And the composer sent over new themes. I'll have them for you tonight. This is why we work. I trust Cale completely. Have to, in this business. You can't second guess every decision. You build your team, you delegate, you execute. The shoot's running smoothly. Leora's delivering career-defining work. Cale's got the business side locked. My cinematographer's pushing me in the right ways. Everything's tracking exactly where it needs to be. We wrap at 9 p.m. Long day, but clean. No drama. No setbacks. I'm in my car, reviewing tomorrow's shot list, when my phone buzzes. Unknown number. Text message, we need to talk about Leora. Tonight. This can't wait. I stare at it for a second. Could be anything. Agent drama. Contract issue. Some tabloid fishing for gossip. I type back, who is this? The response comes immediately. Her husband. I'll send you an address. Come alone. I read it twice. The tone. That's what gets me. Not threatening. Not panicked. Not angry. Just certain. Like someone who already knows how this conversation ends. The address he sends is a cafe 20 minutes across town. The kind of place that closes at 10 p.m., quiet enough for conversation but public enough to feel safe. I don't know what I'm walking into. Angry husband confrontation? Extortion attempt? Some kind of setup? I go anyway. When I walk in, I spot him immediately. Mid-30s, clean cut, wearing a simple button-down and jeans. He's sitting at a corner table with 2 coffees already ordered. No clenched fists. No red eyes. No visible anger at all. Just waiting. He stands when I approach. Extends his hand. Thanks for coming. I shake it. His grip is firm. Steady. Coffee? He gestures to the second cup. Black, no sugar. I took a guess. He guessed right. That detail bothers me more than it should. I sit. He sits. I've dealt with angry spouses before, other productions, other situations. They usually come in hot. Accusations, threats, demands. Emotional volatility that needs to be managed carefully. This man is none of that. I'm going to get straight to it, he says. His voice is calm. Measured. I know about Cale and Leora. I've known for weeks. I keep my expression neutral. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't. Yet. He reaches into a bag beside his chair. Pulls out a tablet. Slides it across the table. You should see what they've been doing. I don't touch it immediately. Why are you bringing this to me? Because you deserve to know who you're working with. He taps the tablet. Please. Look. I pick it up. Turn it on. The screen shows security camera footage. Timestamp in the corner, 3 weeks ago, 2:39 p.m. Exterior shot of a house. Nice neighborhood. Residential. A car pulls up. I recognize it immediately, Leora's. She gets out. Walks to the front door. Uses a key. Enters. The footage jumps ahead. 4:13 p.m. Different angle, same house. Another car. This one I also recognize. Kale's. He parks down the street. Walks to the house. Doesn't knock. Just enters. The footage continues. Both cars stay. Hours pass in fast forward. 7:52 p.m. Kale leaves first. Casual. Unhurried. 8:31 p.m. Leora leaves. I look up. This is your house. It is. He reaches over. Swipes to the next file. Different date. Same pattern. Leora arrives. Kale arrives separately. Both leave separately. Another date. Same thing. 4 different days. All during production hours. All when Kale claimed he had meetings. All when Leora was supposedly running lines or resting between shoots. Then he swipes to a different camera angle. Interior. Bedroom. I don't need audio. The visual is enough. My lead actress. My creative partner. Multiple times. Different days. Deliberate. I set the tablet down. Process it the way I'd process a script with continuity errors. Methodically. Clinically. You hired an investigator, I say. I did. 3 weeks ago, after I found some things that didn't add up. Text messages deleted too carefully. Schedule changes that didn't make sense. He takes a sip of coffee. I could have confronted her immediately. Could have confronted him. But I needed to understand the full scope first. So you documented everything. Everything. Timestamps. Patterns. Financial records showing he used production expense accounts for hotel rooms on days when they couldn't use my house. Communication logs. I let it play out just long enough to gather what I needed. I look at him. Really look at him. This isn't shock. This isn't fresh pain. This is someone who's already processed it. Accepted it. Moved past it. You're very calm, I say. He leans back in his chair. This wasn't a mistake, Armin. It was deliberate. Multiple times. Different days. In my house. In my bed. He pauses. And suddenly, my calm makes sense, doesn't it? This isn't a man discovering betrayal. His eyes meet mine. This is a man who's already won. I don't go home immediately. I drive. Just drive. The tablet sits on my passenger seat. I haven't given it back to him. He told me to keep it. You'll need to verify, he said. I would. He's right. I get back to my apartment around midnight. Pour a drink I don't touch. Open my laptop. I do what I always do when something in a production doesn't track. I treat it like a flawed script that needs fact-checking. First, the timestamps. I pull up the production schedule. Cross-reference the dates from the security footage. Day 1, March 3rd, 2:40 p.m. Leora arrives at his house. My production schedule for that day, Leora wrapped at 1 p.m. No call time until the next morning. Kale marked investor meeting, 3 to 6 p.m. Day 2, March 10th, 1:15 p.m. Leora, half-day shoot, wrapped at noon. Kale, distribution meeting, downtown, 2 to 5 p.m. Day 3, March 15th. Leora, not called to set. Rest day. Kale, financing lunch, potential backers. Day 4, March 22nd. Same pattern. Every single time Kale claimed he had a meeting, investor relations, distribution talks, financing discussions, those exact days match the footage. I open the production company's expense account. I have authorization as director. It's my name on the line if funds get misused. I scroll through Kale's charges for the past month. Hotel. March 8th. Downtown location. $343. I check the footage dates. March 8th, no house visit. But there's a gap in the pattern. A Tuesday when both of them were unaccounted for during production hours. Restaurant. March 12th. Dinner for 2. $183. March 12th. Evening. No footage, but Kale told me he was meeting potential international distributors. Another hotel. March 19th. Different location. $298. I lean back. Process it. They weren't just using his house. When they couldn't, when he was home, when it was too risky, They used production funds. My production funds. Hotels. Dinners. All charged to the company account under the cover of business meetings. I close the laptop. Sit in silence. My memory scrolls back through the past month. Moments I didn't think twice about at the time. Leora distracted after lunch one day. I'd chalked it up to getting into character. Cale insisting he handle certain investor meetings alone. You focus on the creative, I'll handle the money people. I'd trusted that. The way they never interacted on set. Professional distance. I'd thought it was smart, keeping personal and professional separate. But it wasn't professional distance. It was deliberate concealment. Too carefully neutral. Too precisely managed. I think about the husband's calm. The way he gathered everything methodically. Let it play out long enough to ensure he had complete proof. He didn't want suspicion. He wanted certainty. And now he's handed me that same certainty. I pick up my phone. Call my lawyer. It's 1 a.m. but he answers. I pay him enough that he always answers. I need contract terminations drawn up. 2. Effective immediately. Cause, professional misconduct and misuse of company funds. Who? I tell him. There's a pause. Cale's your partner. Was. You're sure about this? Draw up the papers. I'll send supporting documentation in the morning. Armin. Just do it. I hang up. Make another call. Jeffrey H. Primary investor. Old school producer who's bankrolled 3 of my projects. Jeff. I need replacements. Lead actress and production manager. Immediately. What happened? Contract violations. Details aren't important. Can you make calls? He's quiet for a moment. Then, I'll have names by morning. Good. I don't explain. Don't need to. My reputation carries weight. If I say someone needs to go, people trust my judgment. I finally sleep around 4 a.m. 3 hours. Wake up at 7. Shower. Coffee. Get dressed. My phone buzzes. My lawyer, termination papers ready. Just say when. I walk onto set at 8:30 a.m. Leora's in the makeup chair. Laughing at something the makeup artist said. Cale's by the monitors. Reviewing today's shot list with the assistant director. Both of them smile when they see me. Completely unaware. I look down at my phone. Type one word. Now. I pull the assistant director aside. Quiet. Professional. I need you to bring Leora to the production office in 10 minutes. Then Cale, 20 minutes after that. Separately. Tell them I need to discuss something private. He nods. Doesn't ask questions. That's why he's good at his job. I walk to the production office. Small room, windowless, soundproof. Usually used for confidential investor calls. My lawyers already sent the documents. I print 2 copies. Slide them into separate envelopes. 10 minutes later, there's a knock. Leora walks in. Still has the makeup bib around her neck. Hey, what's up? We're supposed to start blocking in 15. I hand her the envelope. She takes it. Confused. Opens it. I watch her face as she reads. Confusion becomes concern becomes panic. What is this? Contract termination. Effective immediately. I don't. What are you talking about? Armin, what? Your services are no longer required. Security will escort you off set. Personal items will be collected and shipped to your address on file. This is insane. I haven't done anything. You'll be compensated per the termination clause. Non-disclosure violations will be prosecuted. I gesture toward the door. Please leave. Armin, just talk to me. Whatever this is, I don't respond. I pull out my phone. Text security. She's still talking. Pleading. Her voice gets louder. 2 security guards appear in the doorway. Escort Ms. Sen off the premises. Collect her ID badge. You can't do this. She looks between me and the guards. 5 weeks from rap and you're just. I turn away. Face the wall. I hear her being let out. Hear her voice fade down the hallway. The door closes. I wait. 15 minutes later, another knock. Cale walks in. Immediately reads the room. The closed door. My expression. The envelope on the desk. What's going on? I slide the envelope across. He doesn't open it right away. Just looks at me. Armin. Open it. He does. His face doesn't show panic like Leora's did. He's calculating. Trying to figure out the angle. Contract termination? What the hell is this about? I slide a folder across the desk. Inside, printed screenshots. Security footage timestamps. Expense report highlights. Hotel charges. Restaurant receipts. He opens it. Flips through the first page. Stops. How did you? Doesn't matter. My voice is ice. What matters is you gambled with my production. My name. My future. For what? This isn't what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like. Multiple dates. Timestamped. Cross-referenced with production schedules and company expense accounts. I lean forward. You used production funds for hotels. Charged dinners to the company card. All while claiming business meetings. I can explain. Your partnership agreement includes a clause about financial misconduct. This qualifies. Your profit share reverts to the production company. Your name will be removed from all credits. And if you contact me, Leora, or anyone associated with this production again, I'll release everything to the industry trades. He's staring at the folder. His face has gone pale. 5 years, he says quietly. We built this together. 5 years, and you made your choice weeks ago. I stand. Security will see you out. Armin, please. I walk past him. Open the door. The same 2 guards are waiting. Mr. Kale is leaving. Collect his credentials. Access to the production office, editing suites, and financial accounts is revoked immediately. I don't watch him leave. I go back to set. Signal the assistant director. Promote Isla to lead. She knows the role. We'll adjust the schedule. He blinks. Isla? But, do it. By lunch, both names are being scrubbed from the production database. Credits rewritten. Contracts voided. Like they were never there. I'm reviewing new shot lists when my phone starts buzzing. Text from Leora, her husband told you, didn't he? This is insane. You can't do this. Another buzz. Kale, we can fix this. Please. Just talk to me. Another. Leora, I'll fight this. You have no grounds. Kale, Armin. 5 years. You owe me a conversation. The messages keep coming. I stare at my phone. My thumb hovers over the block button. I press block. Both numbers. Gone. The phone buzzes again immediately. Different number. Leora is calling from someone else's phone. I decline. Block that one too. By evening, my voicemail is full. I don't listen to a single one. Just delete them in batches. Swipe, delete. Swipe, delete. The emails start around 8 p.m. Leora's is 3 paragraphs long. I see the preview. I know you're angry, but if you just let me explain. I mark it read. Don't open it. Kale's comes 10 minutes later. Longer. 5 paragraphs at least. Subject line, please read this. I archive it without opening. Another from Leora. Subject, you're making a mistake. Archive. Kale again. I'm begging you. Archive. They keep coming. Every hour. Different subject lines. Different approaches. Apologies. Justifications. Bargaining. Anger. I don't read any of them. Day 2, they try showing up. I'm on set when security radios. We have a Leora sent at the gate. She's asking to see you. Turn her away. She's not authorized on the premises. She's saying it's urgent. I don't care what she's saying. She's trespassing. Remove her or I call the police. Kale tries the same thing that afternoon. Same result. Day 3, he pivots. Starts reaching out to mutual contacts. I get a call from Jeffrey. Kale just called me. Says there's been a misunderstanding. Wants me to mediate. There's no misunderstanding. Professional misconduct. Matters closed. He sounded pretty desperate. Jeff. I need you to trust my judgment on this. Pause. All right. I trust you. I hang up. Text my assistant director and cinematographer. Brief message, if Kale or Leora contact you, do not engage. Refer them to legal. Both reply within minutes. Understood. Leora's agent calls on day 4. Professional. Diplomatic. Mr. Varek, I represent Leora Sen. I'm hoping we can discuss the contract termination. Perhaps find a resolution that works for everyone. The contract is terminated. There's nothing to discuss. I understand you're upset, but surely there's room for. No. There isn't. Can I ask what the grounds are? Professional misconduct. Misuse of production resources. Breach of contract terms. Your client can review the termination documentation that was provided. Mr. Varek, Leora's career is not my concern. Goodbye. I hang up. The voicemails continue. I stop checking. Just clear the inbox every morning without listening. 23 voicemails. Delete all. 31 voicemails. Delete all. The emails pile up. My inbox shows 37 unread from Kale alone. I select them all. Archive. Leora's are mixed in with production emails. I spot them by the subject lines. Please. I'm sorry. You're ruining my life. Archive. 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 Day 5, they coordinate. Both show up at the production office at the same time. Security stops them at the door. I watch from the second floor window. Can't hear what they're saying. Don't need to. After 10 minutes, they leave. Meanwhile, the production doesn't skip a beat. Isla steps into the lead role like she was born for it. She's prepared, professional, grateful for the opportunity. The cinematographer adjusts the shot list to accommodate her different energy. It actually improves some scenes. We're still on schedule. Still on budget, better, actually, now that Kale's expense account charges have stopped. The crew asks no questions. They see me execute, they follow. That's the culture I've built. Day 6, the texts change tone. Kale, I get it now. You're not angry. You're just done. That's worse. I delete it without responding. Leora, you're as cold as they said. I hope you're proud of yourself. Delete. Kale, 5 years. And this is how it ends. You won't even talk to me. Delete. Leora, fine. You want silence? You got it. Delete. That's the last one from her. Kale sends 2 more over the next day. Then stops. Day 7. I'm in my director's chair, reviewing dailies from yesterday's shoot. Isla's close-up. Perfect. Vulnerable without being weak. I glance at my phone. No notifications. No calls. No texts. No emails. Just quiet. They've realized. I'm never responding. There's nothing left to say. I finish the day's shoot around 9 p.m. Clean wrap. No issues. Drive home. Pour a drink. Sit in the silence of my apartment. My phone is on the table. Screen dark. No notifications. It's been 3 days since the last message. The quiet feels permanent now. I think about the husband. That calm, methodical man sitting across from me in the cafe. The way he didn't just discover betrayal, he orchestrated its consequences. Gathered weeks of proof. Documented every detail. Let it play out just long enough to make the fall hurt. Then brought it to me. Not for closure. For impact. And I realize, that's exactly what I did too. No emotional confrontation. No dramatic scene where I throw evidence in their faces and demand explanations. Just cold, clinical execution. Fired. Contracts terminated. Names erased from the production overnight. Kale's name removed from every credit, producer, creative partner, all of it. Gone. His profit share reverted to the production company per the termination clause. His access to accounts, editing suites, production databases, severed immediately. Leora replaced. Her footage reviewed. Scenes reshot with Isla where necessary. The new actress slipping seamlessly into the role, bringing something even better to it. Both of them erased as if they never existed. Complete erasure. The production moved forward without them. Distribution deals closed on schedule. The film tracking exactly where it needs to be. My reputation intact. Stronger, even. Word spreads in this industry. People talk. They know I terminated my lead actress and my partner 5 weeks from wrap. They know I didn't blink. Someone who doesn't tolerate unprofessionalism. Someone who acts decisively. I pull up my phone. Go to the blocked contacts list. Leora's number. Kale's number. The backup numbers they tried using. All still blocked. I could unblock them. Could scroll through the voicemails I deleted without listening. Could read the emails I archived unopened. Could see what they said. What justifications they offered. What apologies they crafted. Could give them the closure they were desperately seeking. But I won't. Because the truth is simple. That man didn't just expose them. He orchestrated their collapse. Gathered everything. Waited. Documented. Built an airtight case. Then delivered it at exactly the right moment, not in anger, but with precision. And I? I simply made sure there was nothing left to rebuild. No second chances. No forgiveness. No path back. Just permanent consequences for deliberate choices. They gambled with my trust. My production. My future. Used my partner's credibility as cover. Used production funds for their affair. Risked everything I'd built for what? Convenience? Thrill? They made their choice. Now they're paying the price. Not with drama. Not with public scandal. Not with confrontation. With silence. With erasure. With doors that will never open again. I set my phone down. Finish my drink. Tomorrow, I'll be back on set. Directing. Building. Creating. The film will wrap in 4 weeks. Move into post-production. Then festivals. Distribution. Everything I've worked toward. Without them. As if they never existed. I think about all those messages I deleted. All those calls I declined. All those attempts at contact I ignored. Every single one. They tried everything. Begging. Pleading. Reasoning. Threatening. Apologizing. I gave them nothing. Because some betrayals don't deserve conversation. They deserve erasure. Cold. Complete. Permanent. I turn off the lights. Go to bed. My phone stays silent. Tomorrow, it'll stay silent. The day after that too. Forever. Because I'll never respond. There's nothing left to say. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you really like our videos, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.